It's crack-a-lackin', everybody. I hope everybody's doing good out there. It's a Thursday. I think it's the 17th, 10, 17, whatever. But anyway, welcome back to the second episode of the RCX Show. Welcome to the party. Shout out to everybody watching live. Hope y'all enjoy. Anyway, like I said, in the first episode, this is the first podcast I'm producing all by myself. Hopefully, eventually, I'll get me a co-host to come in here and chop it up. If not, definitely bring some guests in, like, just people from the music scene, people that I think are cool to hang out with, got some shit to say, so it ain't gonna be me the whole time. But anyway, just to kind of recap on what we're doing right now, this is all experimentation, like, just trying to nail this whole podcast thing, get it all figured out before I actually start doing it, like wicked hardcore, bringing guests in and shit, because I don't want to look like a fucking idiot, you know what I'm saying, when I have guests in the building trying to promote their shit and whatnot. But anyway, so thank y'all for tuning in. If you're tuning in live, if you're catching in later on YouTube or wherever, I'm even trying to get up on Spotify with this thing. I gotta figure out how to do that, work out all the fucking kinks and shit. But this is one of my New Year's resolutions, so freaking better late than never, you know what I mean? Better late than never. Start getting it going. But anyway, so real quick, couple quick announcements before we dive in. Wanted to shout out the Rail Club. Now, they're not my sponsor or anything like that. I'm not getting paid to say this. I love the Rail Club so much. I mean, it's afforded me a lot of opportunities to progress since I moved out to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And like I said, I just wanted to return the favor, help promote them. They have a membership deal going on right now. It's for the Rail Club membership. A couple options: $30 for a single person membership, $50 for a couple, and $200 for a year individual membership. And that's going to get you into free shows. That's going to get you some free merch. That's going to get you some drink discounts and a whole lot of other things. I can't even remember what they all are, but it's a great deal. So I recommend y'all go check them out. I think it's railclublive.com if I'm remembering correctly. Chris, please forgive me if I'm fucking that all up. But anyway, so yeah, check that out. It's gonna be dope. I know they got a couple dope ass shows coming up. Free midget wrestling tonight, which if y'all are watching this, you probably ain't seen that shit. But I know Afro Man's coming. That's gonna be a free show, and a show I have coming up, which I'm gonna talk about shortly, is gonna be a Rail Club membership show too. So, but anyway, we'll talk more about that later on. I also wanted to shout out Justin Mills over at Tomcats right across the street. Happy birthday to him. His birthday was a couple days ago, and I just want to say, bro, happy birthday to you, man. And once again, I appreciate everything you've done as far as giving me opportunities to like throw shows there and just be a part of the music scene, perform there and all that kind of stuff. So thank you and happy birthday to you, man. And keep rocking. But anyway, I also wanted to shout out ICP coming on 10/26, and that's going to be my first Insane Clown Posse show, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've been listening to him for a couple years now, and never considered myself a juggalo, but fuck it, dude, it's a fun culture and a fun-ass, it seems like it's going to be a fun-ass time. I only hear good things, so we're going to go check it out. That's also at the Rail Club, so make sure you go buy tickets from all the Funny Farm Records homies. Nairo the Madman, Suave Swag's going to be performing out there. I think they got a couple other people performing out there too, but I know Ray Trinidad from the Dirty Bars is going to be hitting the stage with Suave Swag, so that's going to be sick as fuck. But so I look forward to that show. It's going to be fun as fuck. We're going to have a good time. But make sure you get your tickets to that show. I bought mine from Suave Swag. I think Tim Torment's got some, and I think Nairo probably got some too. And I'm sure some of the other dudes from Funny Farm got them as well. I don't remember who all is performing there, but it's going to be a dope ass show either way. So it always is, especially when you do shows at the Rail Club. The fucking stage is lit as fuck, and they do an excellent job out there. But anyway, also I wanted to shout out Halloween at the Tomcats. That's 10/31. That's a Thursday. So I know it's a Thursday, but that'll be that's actually gonna be my first solo show in goddamn over a year. Not performing with Roby on that one. But like I said, it's Thursday night. I mean, but fuck it, come on out. It's Halloween. Have a good ass time. Fuck it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do tomorrow? Or what are you gonna do on Friday? Fucking work? Fuck you. Come on out. Have a good time. You fucking call in sick or fucking half-assed at the job. Be hungover, man. Fuck it. Half your fucking coworkers are anyway. So fuck it. Who cares? It's just a fucking job, man. You gotta live your life, have fun. But anyway, so that's I'm gonna come up with a special Halloween set for that. Got some surprises in store, maybe like some covers and shit. I don't know, I haven't decided exactly yet, but it's gonna be a good ass time. So Halloween at the Rail Club, that's 10/31. And shout out to In Your Ear Entertainment and Nairo the Madman for setting that shit up. Salute. Then, of course, we have the Forever Dead and Dirty tour with Blaze Boondocks and Ala Axul Elu. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know, dude. I've seen them live. They were dope as fuck when they opened for Twisted, like a year ago or some shit like that. And it was that was a fucking sick show. Them motherfuckers kind of remind me of Slipknot a lot, but like more rap, obviously, and all y'all motherfucking ninjas and juggalos and shit out there probably gonna be like, fuck this guy right now. He don't even know what he's talking about, and that's true, I don't. But forgive me, please. So yeah, that's gonna be a dope ass show. I'm gonna be rocking out at that one too, hanging out. I know a lot of dope ass motherfuckers from the scene are gonna be there. Snuffing the Turkey special edition of this tour, so it's gonna be like of course Nara the Madman's gonna be out there. All the funny Farm Record crew. FTW is gonna be out there, which is gonna be sick as fuck. Opie Halogen, and I know there's a bunch of other motherfuckers being. Wicked Weirdy, of course. The homie from Corpus Christi. So there's gonna be lots of motherfuckers out there. It's going to be a good ass show and a good ass time. So make sure y'all come out to that one too. And then let's see. After that, we have. And I'm sorry, that's 11/19. If I didn't give the date on that yet, sorry, forgive me. I've had a couple beers and I'm trying to enjoy. Let's see. Then we got, and of course my show, Lenny Cooper at the Rail Club. So Lenny Cooper, he's a hip hop artist, a rapper, southern rapper, and all that. And got some dope ass tracks. That's gonna be 12/6. That's gonna be another one of the Rail Club free shows. If you're a Rail Club member, you can get in that show for free, or you can come talk to me and get a ticket from me. They ain't gonna be free, but fuck it, I'll give you a good deal and shit, and you'll be able to support your homie RCX and all that shit. And speaking of which, anytime you come out and see me, it gives you the opportunity to buy one of these badass hats. These one badass outlaw hats, fucking Schwabe custom printed up, badass as fuck. And I'm one of the only artists that has these. Nairo the Madman being the other one. So make sure you come and hit me up and get one of these. And even if you don't come to a fucking show, but you want one, just hit me up on Messenger or fucking Facebook, whatever. Hit me up somehow. I'll fucking message you right back and say, hey, I want one of those hats. You got it in whatever color, because I got them in green. I got them in fucking pink, blue. The only thing I don't have is red. That sold out at the last show, at the fucking Second Chance show. So yeah, if you want to get yourself one of these hats, just hit me up, man. Hit me up. And I also got some t-shirts. I got a brand new t-shirt, new design t-shirt. I've only moved 2 of them, and I've given them away for free to a couple of people, only because like they inspired the shirt, or it was my dad because he inspired the fucking song that the shirt's based off of. So yeah, like I haven't even put them up for sale yet, but at the next show, probably the Halloween show, I'll bust them out for people if they want to buy them. Those are going to be I think they're going to be 25. I don't know. I might do a special sell on them. But hats are 20. And then I have some of my classic Lone Star Outlaw shirts for sale as well for 20. I got to re-up on CDs because I ran out. But hopefully I'll have those probably for the Halloween show. But I doubt it because we're getting pretty close. But anyway, you can listen to all that shit on Spotify anyway. It's for the fucking real collectors that want to fucking jam out to a local motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, all... commercials, all done there. So and once again, it fucking help me out a bunch if you guys would subscribe to this channel. It's just my regular RCX channel. Subscribe to it, like the video, comment on the video, and check out all my other videos, man. I got the fucking Down South music video on here. I got some old ass fucking music videos I did way back in the day, and of course just like original songs and shit like that. And then follow me on Spotify, where you're gonna hear all my songs and all that stuff. And I make playlists all the time, just random shit, death metal, fucking hip hop, all kinds of crazy shit. So just check them out. Might give you some new shit to listen to. And hey, if you listen to my shit a couple hundred times, a couple million times, just put my shit on replay and just fucking replay. Down South remix, fucking replay. Any fucking shit off my fucking not first album, but the Lone Star Outlaw album. Fucking put that shit on replay, even if you don't listen. I don't give a fuck. Mute your phone, but fucking have that shit on replay, dog, because I'm trying to get paid. Help a motherfucker out. I'm trying to do this shit for real, you know what I'm saying? I'm done breaking even. I made it to, like, last year, I was fucking losing money on every show, fucking just hundreds of dollars down the drain every time I wanted to do a show. Now I'm starting to break even on every show, maybe make a couple bucks here and there because of merch, and now I'm trying to actually make a couple $100 from going to a show. Not break even, but make a couple $100. So help me out, guys. Part of that is listening to music, and go ahead and of course listen to all the other local cats in the scene, because we got a good ass scene going on down here, and it's only growing and getting better. So Make sure that, and of course, if you can follow me on Twitter, follow me on IG and Facebook as well, and Twitter's official _ RCX, and then IG is facebook.com/official RCX, no underscore, and same with IG.com official RCX, whatever, fuck it. Anyway, enough of my bullshit. So real quick, just a quick introduction or whatever before we start talking about what the main event is or whatever the fuck. Last week's podcast, just wanted to shout out anybody to watch that shit. Once again, that was the first episode, so you gotta forgive me because I'm new to all this shit. You'll notice today we probably have video. Last time I was trying to shoot a motherfucking video, but the camera I was using, I don't know what happened, if the memory card just got used up real quick or what, but that the video was only on for like 8 minutes, and I got all the audio but not the video, so it was just like, well, let's just scrap the video and we'll just release the audio. So that's what I did, and you know what I mean, like I said, first time, so hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If not, well, whatever, fuck it, it was my first time, so go to hell. But anyway, I'm fucking with you. So yeah, just sorry about the lack of video on that one, but we're working on figuring that out right now. Hopefully this one will actually work out, so we'll see. But I'm also going live, so shout out to everybody watching me live, Juan Foys and all y'all people watching me live. I appreciate that. All y'all too. So anyway, thank you to everybody that came out last week to San Antonio for our special day. You know what I'm talking about. If you came out, I really appreciate that. I saw a bunch of great friends, some that I didn't even get a chance to talk to, man. Like, came fucking from a long way. So greatly appreciated. Me and D, love you guys forever for that shit. So thank you for being part of it. And of course, man, I got to see all kinds of motherfuckers that I was not expecting to be there, and it was fucking sick. I got to see my cousin Miles, who I talked about last podcast. We had the band in high school together that we did in the garage, where we were just playing like fucking shitty punk rock and stuff, and doing all kinds of fucking hellacious shit. So it was dope to see him again and talk to him a little bit. And of course, my homie Aaron from Riot Nurse, the band I was in back in Wichita, which we'll talk about a little bit today. But it was good to see him, and Eric, fucking Eric Bosco, and fucking my Ari from college. Maybe talk about him too. Ari from college, and of course, Colin and Chelsea and everybody that came out, man. Just much love to everybody that came out. Spectra was out, which you guys will hear about her. And dude, it was dope. So thank you everybody for coming out and all the love and support and shit like that. I greatly appreciate that. And you'll be hearing from me soon. But anyway, so with that being said, just one more recap. As far as my new project goes. So last week I mentioned I'm working on finishing up my solo album. I actually finished writing the second to the last song is all done. I just have one more to completely write, except for the hooks. I got all that shit, and it's a fucking beating. And like I mentioned on Facebook, I was like, damn, dude, do you think it'd be easy for me to write a fucking party song? Because that's all I fucking do. And not all I do, but fucking all I write and shit, and fucking half of what I do. So yeah, dude, I'm just having a lot of hard time with it, but fuck it. Hey, you know what, you can't just fucking good songs aren't some shit you can just pull out of your ass most of the time. And if they are, they're probably fucking shitty poppy bullshit. So you know what I mean. But I don't know, whatever, what the fuck, who cares? But anyway, so finishing up that shit, I'm laying down I should be laying down all the vocals. I'm trying to finish that up this weekend, all the vocals, and if I can finish that other song, I should have everything fucking completely recorded. So I just gotta take it and get it mixed and mastered, and then wait on a couple features and I think a guitar solo from a couple people I've reached out to. So hopefully that shit all works out good. And yeah, fuck it, we drop that album soon. I'm trying to get that shit out like the first of the year, or at least the first week of the year. But we're getting close. So anyway, with that being said, I also mentioned that I'll be dropping a couple just random singles and shit like that, promo tracks, and a couple covers. So I have a couple covers ready to go. They just need to get mixed and mastered, and I got a couple singles ready to go. Fucking couple homies that dope as fuck from out of town, up north and shit like that, were super cool and hooked me up with verses and shit like that. So it's gonna be popping. And excuse me. And yeah, so that's what we got going on that front. And then also I am working on, I got a couple shows coming up. I already mentioned them, but I'm working on building a new team right now. So I got looking for a merch person to come work my merch table with me during shows, a couple guitar players to do shows or to be part of the stage performance, rock out, play solos and shit like that, DJ and hype man type shit. And I think I got a couple of those deals figured out, but we'll see. So hopefully by that fucking Lenny Cooper show, I'll have the fucking lineup complete. But anyway, if you know anybody, feel free to holler at me, or if you want to do it, holler at me too, man, and we'll see what we can work out. But anyway, everyone else, been a fan, listening, friend, whatever, dude, and anyone having a hard time out there, just fucking, hey, salute to you. I fucking love you and appreciate all the support you give me, and rock on. Let's fucking take this shit to the next level. All right. But anyway, so that's just a quick recap. I think I touched on everything. I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. We're moving on. So last week, let me get a quick beer. Miller time. Sober October. Shit, I already failed. Anyway, so last week we were talking about just kind of me recapping my musical journey. Like starting out fucking young wee little lad motherfucker to just out of high school or around high school, I don't remember, but anyway, well, quick recap. High school, blah 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 blah. I think I talked about the band I had with my cousin, where keyboard was our drummer, and then we fucking screamed into a fucking tape recorder. Pretty much that was it. And then made a bunch of music videos to horrify our English teacher because she fucked up and let us do music videos and write songs that were god awful and terrifying to her. She even called fucking home a couple times and was like, "Oh my God, I think your son is suicidal. I think your fucking nephew is a fucking homicidal maniac," type shit. It was like, fucking us just fucking around having fun. You know what I mean? But hey, fuck it, you're a kid. Parents just don't understand. Anyway, so yeah, that was high school, and what went on from there was I ended up going to college to Friends University up in Wichita, Kansas. Took the trip up there because they were the only school that would offer me a scholarship, and had a music program, especially for me, not knowing shit about music other than fucking just learn how to play bar chords on guitar and fucking recording with a fucking tape recorder. So but they took me in and offered me a scholarship, but shit, dude, fuck, that scholarship wasn't even worth it, bro. The yearly shit was like $25,000 or some shit, so it was like, fuck it, like the scholarship was like $4,000, so it's still like $20,000 a fucking semester, you know what I'm saying? It was fucking not nearly worth it. But anyway, I went up there and started learning music theory, learning how to read music and all that shit. Linked up with bass teachers and guitar teachers, taught me how to play the instruments better, and yeah, man, it was a fun experience. I played in a fucking worship band there. I know that's probably shocking to most of you. Fucking played in a worship band, Shine Like Stars, up there. Also played in a technical death metal group, but that didn't last long at all. I might have practiced with them like 2 to 3 times, and then that fell apart. Something happened, I don't know, but yeah, that didn't really work out either. Although I definitely learned a lot during that technical death metal phase. Like, definitely a lot of dope ass bands that I never would have thought to even listen to, like Necrophagist and some just crazy dope ass shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about fucking living this music life and shit, man. You got to get out there and experiment, get out of your fucking comfort zone and just do shit, man, because that's where you're going to get the good material for, you know what I mean? You got to get out there and live and do some shit. You can't just fucking sit around and like act like you're the greatest motherfucker ever and just fucking practice and shit. Now you got to get out there and do shit, man. Fucking live the life, get crazy. But yeah, as I said, I was on a worship band too, and that didn't really work out. We were really playing just Christian cover songs, you know what I mean? And it was cool. It was a little paycheck, like $50-$100 here and there every month or something like that. So it wasn't too bad. It was dope, but clearly not what I wanted to do, man. I was trying to just do some dope ass shit. Like, I was really trying to do metal at that time, and like I remembered I'd upgraded my recording shit by this time, and I'm like, recording with like Sony Acid and shit like that, and it's still terrible, don't get me wrong, because I don't have like an interface, I don't have like the right mic and shit like that, so it's still god awful garbage, and like I'm sure it's somewhere on the internet, but I'm terrified to look for it, you know what I'm saying, because it was god awful shit. But just like me trying to rip off Cradle of Filth pretty much, but doing it terribly. It was fucking awful. Oh my god, I had a fucking song called Jack. Like, whoa, what the fuck? It's something about Jack the Ripper, but it was goddamn awful, bro. It was fucking terrible. But hey, fuck it. Once again, I mean, you win some and you lose some when you're making music, and when you're a beginner and you fucking suck, bro. You know, you just do what you do. What's up, Cody? I can't talk to you right now, dog. I'll hit you up later. I'm doing this podcast and shit. But good to see you, dog. I hope you're doing well, friend. Much love to you. Anyway, so let's see, where was I? Oh yeah. So the fucking metal thing didn't work out. I ended up linking up with a cover band named Orion, and that's where I met my homie Aaron from Riot Nurse, which I'd form later on. But just a cover band, you know, we had some originals. Better than the fucking shit I was writing solo, I'll tell you that, because that shit was garbage. But the fucking shit we came up with was pretty decent. I mean, it was still trash, don't get me wrong, it was trash, but it was better trash. Like, the guitars were real fucking good and stuff, and it was just the recording quality and shit like that really that fucking sucked. And we might as well have been a fucking Metallica cover band, because we knew like maybe like an Ozzy song, maybe like a Megadeth song, and then like fucking Collective Soul, and then everything else was fucking Metallica, dude. Just fucking Metallica cover band all the way. But hey, fuck it. Once again, you gotta start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So that was the first with that band was the first time I played my first professional show, and that was at like 19, I think. So fuck it, I've been a pro musician since I was 19, bitch. That's 10 years. Oh, motherfucking pro musician over here. Now granted, we only made like $50 if we made anything, but fuck it, we made money. Eat a dick, motherfucker. And then we played a fucking wedding where we got paid, which was also fucking shocking. Hey, they were fucking generous, and they wanted to hear some fucking Metallica and shit, and we delivered. So fuck it, it was a good show, and sweated our asses off. It was a fucking church in the middle of fucking the road in Kansas, no air conditioning, bro, just fucking big ass industrial motherfucking fans, sweating our asses off. We were there like all fucking day, just sweating. Got up, played a fucking maybe an hour set, sweated our asses off the whole time, but fucking it was fun, you know. It was a good time, good experience. Then let's see, that band, after a while we broke up. Lots of shit going on. Everybody had shit going on. It was just, whatever. It wasn't meant to be. And I think a couple of them dudes are back together. The two guitar players are back together, fucking jamming in a original band up there in Wichita. So fucking shout out to you guys. I hope it's going great for you. I fucking much love to you. But through that, I met Aaron. He was a bass player at the time, and we eventually got together. And let's see, that was a little bit later. Then after all those shenanigans, I joined up with a group called the Fifth Fire, and they're still out there doing their thing. But that was not a great experience, and I'll have to fucking jump into that in super detail at some point, but it was just not a great experience. I mean, the lead singer had a lot of issues with people in the band, and I guess me at the end, and it wasn't his fault. I fucking quit, but we just didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and he was straight edge, and I just turned 21, and I was trying to drink, and you know what I mean, just like try and live life, but hey, it didn't work out. But hey, at the same time, we did some cool ass shit. Like, I went on my first fucking tour as a part of that band. We fucking toured. We came down to Texas. We played Houston. We played Fort Worth. Then we jumped back up and did Kansas City. So it was pretty raw, dude. It was a good experience. Like, it definitely gave you a taste of what it's like to go play like on the road and shit like that, and do all that driving and shit. That shit sucked, but fuck it, dude. Once again, it's part of the experience, So fucking from there, and that was the first time, like, as a band, I got to hit a recording studio and record like songs and shit, like a legit recording studio, and that was fucking raw, dude. I fell in love with it. It was so much fun. I mean, once again, we sucked, but you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, I think we were more ready to go in than some of the other bands that I've been a part of going into the recording studio, but I feel like it could have been tighter. So, not trying to knock any musicians, but hey, you can always be fucking tighter, you know what I mean? We could have been practicing harder or something, I don't know, but fuck it, either way, it was dope though. We fucking did like 3 songs, and they turned out pretty sweet, it wasn't too bad. I'm going a little hard on it, but it's pretty dope. I don't have them anymore, of course, but at the time, it was fucking sick, man. We were kicking ass and taking names, but once again, that shit just didn't work out. There was just a lot of personality differences in the group, and so like I quit and Aaron was a part of it as well, and he quit, and so was actually the drummer Jude from Orion. He filled in for the drumming for a while, and they both quit, and I followed shortly after, just because like I don't know, I couldn't do it no more, and it wasn't anything like I quit because they quit, but it was more like just it wasn't the right fit for me personality wise. Once again, like I'm a pretty humble, laid back person, but like sometimes, man, people just their personalities are super aggressive, and they'll sometimes even try to take advantage of you or like manipulate you to like be their way, and at that point, if that shit starts to happen and you recognize that shit, you gotta say no, man, because like I said, I'm pretty soft spoken, and I'm pretty laid back and shit like that, and I try to be as cool as possible, and if I've ever been a dick to anybody, like please forgive me, I definitely don't mean to be, you know what I'm saying, but it just didn't work out. It wasn't the right fit. But anyway, shout out to everybody that came out and saw us live for that. But fucking anyway, so learned a lot from that experience, and then actually after that fell apart, that's when me and Aaron linked up again for a third time, and we created Riot Nurse, which was a southern rock punk band that we did up there in Wichita, Kansas, and it was pretty sick, man. We had some great ass songs. We wrote some dope ass songs. Linked up with our drummer Dakota Jensen, and recorded some dope ass songs. Recorded a dope album. And actually, I'm gonna be trying to, as long as it's cool with those guys, I'm gonna be trying to secure all those songs and put those up on Spotify. I'm gonna try and do a separate channel, like a separate Spotify channel for Riot Nurse. Or I might just do like a just one for fucking just put it on my shit, on my RCX account, and just give them like fucking royalty credits or some shit like that. I don't know, I haven't decided. I got to talk to them about that, but we'll figure it all out. But anyway, they're still up there in Kansas doing their thing, and fucking much love to those guys, and hopefully I can jump up there maybe fucking beginning of next year for a fucking little reunion show. That'd be sick as fuck. I would love to do that. Just it would be wicked fun, and fuck, if they're down for it, I'm down to do it. So let's make it happen, bitches. We talk about it all the time, we just don't do it. But but anyway, yeah, that was a fucking fantastic experience, man. We didn't tour, but we played a lot of shows. We fucking played with a lot of dope ass artists in the area, and we made a pretty decent impression, you know what I'm saying? We didn't go too far, but we made a decent impression, so it was pretty rad. And I mean, people still to this day like fucking fuck with us from back in the day. It was dope. But anyway, at that same time, that was when I linked up with a guy named One Rap. You know what I'm saying? And we did he was a local rapper at that college I went to, Friends University. And we linked up. I can't remember why. I think I made the beat that he thought was cool, and he'd heard it through like somebody else. But he heard that shit, and he was like, oh, that's rad, let's do a song. And so I might have already had the song written, I can't remember, but it was called Streets of Wichita, and you can see this fucking shit on the internet. It's a fucking train wreck. It is a fucking train wreck. If you want to see some shitty, corny ass white reggae shit, like white boy reggae shit, go check this shit out. You will die. Like, I have to leave it on YouTube to always keep myself humble and be like, this is where you came from, bitch. This shit was god awful, but fuck it, it's where he came from, man. It was the start, and people fucking liked it, weirdly. I don't know if they liked it ironically because it was so bad, or they actually liked it because they liked it. But either way, fuck it, people liked it, so whatever. I mean, fuck it, you have a good time, dude. That's all we did when shooting. We had a great time shooting the music. We did a music video, shot it, had a great time doing that, man. It was a fun time, dude. And me and Rondell ended up doing Rondell. Me and One Rap, Rondell's his real name. Sorry, bro. New name King Rap, but we ended up doing some songs together on just one additional song on my first album, which is more like a mixtape, and we ended up doing a couple songs on his album. I don't know if it was his first album. It's called My Second Gift, I think. But yeah, that shit was cool. That was dope. That was the first time I ever got featured as a rapper on somebody else's shit, so that was cool. And that was like within a couple months of starting, so that was dope, man. But anyway, so yeah, I'm doing the Riot Nurse thing. It's all good. We're playing punk and all that shit. Playing all the dopest spots in Wichita. Rad as fuck. Awesome time. not really going too far. But we didn't know what the fuck we were doing exactly as far as marketing went back in the day. They didn't even have like podcasting or, they might have, but it wasn't like big or anything yet. And we just didn't know what the fuck we were doing, man. That's any musician out there, if you're watching this, and don't matter if you're a rapper or a fucking rocker or country, whatever, dude, just figure out marketing, bro. That's going to be your best bet. Just figure out some marketing strategies to just get people paying attention to you. That's the biggest thing. And then just fucking keep delivering quality content, bro. That's the most important thing you can do. Now, what that exactly means, I can't tell you, because it's different for everybody. Some people it's doing shit like this, doing podcast shows and shit like that. Sometimes it's fucking making funny videos. I'm not like super funny when it comes, like, I'm not like a good writer of sketches and shit like that, or being like whatever the word is, impulsively funny or whatever the fuck. So I can't just like sit there and just like on the fucking whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta like do different shit, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was funny like that, but fuck, I'm not. I wish I had a fucking sexy body so I could just rip my clothes off and all the girls would be like, oh my god, he's so hot, let me follow him. But it doesn't work that way, for me at least. I don't know, it might work for some of these other motherfuckers out here, but not for me. Anyway, so with that being said, yeah, so we weren't going very far, but we did play some cool ass shit, and we had some great ass times doing that shit. And we actually my fucking homie Ron fucking, I keep calling him Rondell, my homie fucking King Rab, we actually as a band, Riot Nurse, we actually played a bunch of his songs a couple times, like during live sets and shit like that. He'd come out, rock the stage. We do like Streets of Wichita, and one of his other songs called what was it called? Keep My Shine On, I think is what it was called. But yeah, dude, we rocked that shit out. It was fucking dope, man. And I think I got those videos online too. I'll fucking see if I can put links up to those when I post this shit on YouTube and whatnot. But that shit was fucking rad, bro. It was a good ass time rocking out and shit. Let's see. But during all this time, I'm also like starting with rap and just having fun with it, man. Just like, hey, I'm like, fuck it, let me be a rapper and try this shit out. I don't even know why I wanted to do it. I was just like, hey, let's fucking have fun with it. And so I was just like recording songs, practicing, writing and all this shit, making beats and all this stuff. It was a fucking good time, man. And so Logan Bush, shout out homie Kill Vargas, motherfucking homies from Wichita, Riot Nurse, fucking played with those dudes at a fucking talent show at a school. Yeah, they're fucking dope. They're on tour right now. Shout out to them homies. Kill Vargas, check them out. So this time I'm making rap music, dude, just for the fucking fun of it, man. Just having a good time. And let's see. I was living in a duplex at a time, and right next to us there was a chick named Ashlyn, and she goes by Ashes, and also White Star occasionally. I don't know if she still goes by that, but for a while she was going by that. But we hooked up, and she was like, oh yeah, like you rap and shit like that. And I was like, yeah. And I think she said she was interested in doing it, and so we came over, and I played a beat for her, and she's like, that's rad. And she laid some shit down, and I don't have it anymore. I wish I did, so I could send it to her and be like, oh, listen to this shit compared to where you are now. Like she fucking like just went like real quick too. Like at first, obviously, you know, you're starting out, it's not that great. I mean, I sucked too, we both sucked, but like fucking we both got better. And like by the time like fucking couple months later, we moved out of that house, and I moved like kind of right down the street. She'd be coming over, and we'd be recording like new tracks for her, new tracks for me, and just like laying down some dope fucking shit. Like she got good quick, man. I don't know, man. She was fucking blessed and meant to do it. Now she's fucking killing it out there, doing music videos all the time, fucking dropping hot singles, working with some dope ass artists. That's my fucking homegirl Ashes. I post about her every now and then, and fucking pay attention to her because she's fucking sick. Yeah, so she came over, and we would just like fucking start laying shit down, man. And like she must have been on like fucking a third of that fucking first album I put out, like fucking dope ass shit, which you can listen to that shit on Bandcamp. It's RCX Bandcamp, or bandcamp.com.rcx or some shit if you want to check it out. That's the real old shit. I haven't posted that on Spotify or anything like that, purely because like I'm thinking about just like kind of redoing some of those songs, like remixing them, just making them dope, you know, making them newly dope and bringing them back and giving them the full potential they deserve. Because like I feel like those songs were cool, but because I didn't have the money to like go to a nice recording studio, I just did them in my fucking room. Like they didn't turn out that dope. You know what I mean? They turned out dope, but they weren't that dope. So Still, that being said, I fucking love everybody up in Wichita that still rocks out to that shit. You motherfuckers are bad to the bone. Fucking bad to the bone. Real shit. Fucking, yeah, laying tracks down. Released that. I didn't release that album until I actually moved and left Wichita, but some fucking dope ass tracks were laid down in that motherfucking spot, dude. I'll tell you what, between fucking smoking hookah sessions and getting completely shit faced and freezing my ass off in the winter, like fucking, we had to like stick to one room in that fucking house, which was my recording studio, because it would get so fucking cold in the winter. Fucking Wichita houses, like, they ain't no fucking installation there, so like you're freezing in the wintertime and you're hot as fuck in the summertime. It sucked. But, you know, at the same time, hey, fuck it. It was rags to riches type shit. Not that I fucking have riches, but fuck it. One day I'll have a good story. But anyway, yeah, crazy. And that was like, we were living in the fucking middle of like, there's like a fucking meth house, fucking 3 doors down, a fucking pedophile right next door, and then some fucking bloods on the other side of us. So like, it was a fucking interesting little spot. Definitely. But fuck it, man. It was a good time. You know what I mean? I can't complain. Had some nice times there. Met some good friends out there. Had a nice time, bro. Getting out there, living and shit. So, you know, fucking college ends and shit. And I'm just like, all right, well, we're going to try something else. So me and D, we move up to fucking Chicago. And we set up camp up there, trying to find jobs and shit like that. Just trying to progress. You know, obviously, at this time, I was like, I kind of want to see about pursuing this rap thing, just because, like, man, I've been in bands so long at that point. I mean, you know, at least 10 years by that point ish. 10 years, like, since I was 15, I was about 25 at that point, maybe a little younger, but damn near 10 years. And it was just like, by that time I was just like so tired of like having to rely on other people, you know, people being lazy, not coming to practice, being drunk, or fucking not giving enough a shit, you know, about it. Just that sort of thing. Relying on other people, man. That's the fucking shittiest thing about music, I think, and at least in my opinion, is fucking relying on other people to make shit happen. So that's why I was like, well, fuck, man, I'm just gonna rap, because I can make all my own beats, I can fucking record myself, I can write my own songs. The only person I have to rely on is me. Now, I learned a lesson in that shit too, that we'll talk about later, where it's like you need a team to help you through this shit. But hey, fuck it. At the time, I didn't know that, and it's a learning experience. This whole thing is a learning experience. You're paying your dues doing this shit. So, man, when up in Chicago, I didn't know shit. I started from fucking scratch up there, dude. Started from fucking scratch. Recording in a basement, trying to record some new stuff. Then I actually finished up the album that I started in Wichita and released it there just on Bandcamp, and I didn't even print any physical copies up of it. I just fucking shared some shit on Facebook and put it up online. And that was just kind of the beginning of it. And I made a bunch of show tracks, and I just fucking started looking for shows, open mics, all this shit. I performed at some fucking, I don't know, Lucky's or something like that in Chicago, like right next to some mall. They were doing a Halloween. It was like a contest for bands and shit to get a spot on their Halloween show. Excuse me. A couple beers. Get a spot on their Halloween show. So I had to do like a fucking 40-minute set, a 45-minute set. Excuse me, like rap songs. And if you know anything about rap, that's fucking like unheard of unless you're a fucking headliner like Take 9 or some shit like that. Like, so I had to go up there, do a fucking 40-minute set, but I fucking killed it. So, well, it was like 2 rounds. So the first round, shit got fucked up, and I invited a bunch of people out, and people came, but the fucking sound shit was fucked up. I don't know what the fucking deal was, but like the sound just was off. Like this, like you couldn't hear the fucking kick drum. You could only hear like the snare and like partial instruments. So it was messed up. Like you couldn't fucking do, like I was trying my best to fucking rap up there, but when the audio is fucked up, like all you can do is fucking try. And I think I did like 2 songs, and I was like, I can't fucking do this. Shit's fucked up. And I was just like, all right guys, I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I don't want to sit here and fucking fuck shit up for you guys. So I appreciate you sticking with me when you did. And actually, weirdly, they were like, hey, come on out for round 2 and give it another shot. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I advanced to round 2. And that by that time I'd figured out what the issue was, and with the audio, it was like something fucked up on there, and maybe the wrong kind of auxiliary cord or some shit like that. And so I brought my own shit, plugged it in, everything worked great. Bam, we made it happen. Played another fucking 40-minute set. I wish I had that fucking video somewhere. I gotta find it. If I do, that would be sick. I don't know where the fuck it is, but it was fucking dope. Like, it was bad as fuck. Like, I just, like, no one was there for me. There was people there to see the other bands and shit like that, and just random people chilling at the bar, but they were fucking vibing out to me. It was pretty fucking dope. I didn't fucking win, of course. They told me, they were like, yeah, you were good. I mean, we would have given you one of the slots on the show, but we need to get a band, not a fucking rapper that brings nobody out. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I appreciate the fucking love anyway, man. And appreciate getting the shot. So I got out there. I got to fucking do my first fucking rap show in Chicago. That was pretty fucking sick. Like, once again, no one was there, but fucking, hey, it was a good start. So then, man, I tried a bunch of times to get on shows and shit like that. I was like looking through, trying to find people to, fucking join groups with and stuff like that, just to get moving. Up on Craigslist, and I actually linked up with a chick named Spectra. Shout out to you, little sis. And that's my little sis, Spectra. She's fucking dope, and actually she is all over the Lone Star Outlaw album. There's like 3 or 4 songs on there, and plus we did some other songs too. And she actually just released an EP at the beginning of this year that's pretty dope. Y'all should go check it out. Her name's, once again, Spectra. So go check her out. Her shit's up on Pandora, and I'm sure she has a website and all that shit. Honey, if you're watching this shit, fucking tag your ass in this shit so motherfuckers can come check you out. Same with you asses. If you watching this shit, tag yourself so motherfuckers can come check you out. But no, she was dude, she was fucking a great singer, and we actually I met her on, what was it? Fucking Craigslist. You know what I'm saying? I like hit her up on Craigslist. I was like, hey, I'm looking for a fucking partner to do music with. Fucking I rap, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you do. Let's just do some cool shit. And so we ended up, she was into EDM. And so I ended up making just some EDM beats that were, they're decent, I guess. I mean, you hear some of them on the fucking Lone Star Outlaw album. I think they're cool. Like, I don't know. But yeah, we ended up writing a bunch of songs together and laying them down. And we met up at a fucking band rehearsal studio. I can't remember, the Music Garage or some shit in Chicago. And we went up, and this is where bands record, so we could hear them in the other rooms, like just like the fucking bass and shit and the drums and shit like that. And but we were just like, all right, we're gonna fucking record. So like, brought my laptop, and like, I'm kind of shocked it all worked out because, dude, that's the fucking Craigslist is some creepy shit, bro. So I don't know, man. She fucking trusted the fuck out of me. I'm glad she did, because it worked out great. But fuck, I wouldn't have trusted me if I was just like, oh yeah, I'm some dude that just fucking some fucking Harvey Weinstein shit going on, man. I don't know, but anyway, we linked up, and we laid down some dope ass tracks there. It was a fun time. We recorded, and then I took that shit and I tried to mix it, and I ended up fucking, it sounded terrible, so I went and took it to I just kind of stored that shit away, maybe dropping songs here and there and all that stuff, and I can't remember the exact timeline on this, but then I think I saw an ad for a show, so I went out for it, and it was a show for Smoke 'em Records, wearing the shirt. Shout out to White Smoke. Happy birthday to you. I know it's coming up here very shortly. I think it's on the 8th of November. Fucking shout out to you, brother. Mikey G, now known as Illmind, John Doe, and of course Absurd, and the homie, he's gonna be on a song I have coming up, and hopefully 2. Well, we'll see. But fucking shout out to that dude, definitely, because I actually linked up with him through Craigslist too before I even met these guys, so it's pretty dope. But they brought me out for a show, and it was all right. I just got real fucking hyped and shit like that, and I hope people enjoyed me. I don't know, but fucking they seemed to. They fucking congratulated me and shit like that, said I did a good job and shit. And I went up to them afterward because I noticed they were playing the tracks off of fucking just off a laptop. You know what I mean? No DJ or anything like that. And I was like, well, let me go reach out to these dudes, because I have a little bit of experience DJing. I was a wedding DJ for a while when I was in Wichita. So I was like, I'll hit them up and see, if I can fill a spot. And sometimes people, that's what you got to do in life, is create a spot for yourself. So I went up and I said, hey, I don't know if you guys need a DJ or whatever, but I do DJ. So I got like a turntable, it's a piece of shit, and DJ software and shit like that. And I'm pretty experienced with it. So if you ever need a DJ, holler at me. We can make it happen. So they actually did. They got back to me, and And before you know it, I had a meeting with White Smoke, the fucking the president of Smoke 'Em Records, and I guess he liked me, and he asked me to join the crew. So I joined the crew, and from there on out, we did a bunch of dope ass shit. Like they were already opening for Kurt Cobain's before I joined, or Kurt Cobain or whatever his fucking name is. When I, like, before I joined, like right when I was like meeting him and all that shit. And then shortly after I joined, we like recorded a cypher with me on one of the verses, one of my dopest verses, I think. It was fucking sick, dude. And shit, I don't know if they've released that shit or not, or if it's just like on the back burner somewhere, but it was fucking dope, dude. It was fucking sick. It was a great verse. I had all of them motherfuckers just like fucking amped up in the studio and shit. But yeah, it was fucking sick. We recorded like 2 ciphers actually, I think. But anyway, I also got in there and recorded my own song. At that time, it was Get Dirty, and that's off the Lone Star Outlaw CD. That was like the first song I recorded off that album, I'm pretty sure. I think it was. Anyway, yeah, so I recorded that, and then and played that live with them a couple times. We played all kinds of dope ass places. We played Mojo's opening for Mayday. I got to meet Mayday. It was fucking lit. That was like fucking just, damn, dude, so early in my fucking performing of rap career, getting to open for fucking Mayday and playing to a fucking huge crowd, because Mojo's is a dope ass spot, dude. It's a big spot. Like, I don't know if I probably compare it to like a fucking Rail Club here if you're in fucking Texas, but it was dope, man. And I fucking love those motherfuckers for giving me the chance to just like do that shit. That was fucking lit. Not only did we get to do that, but we opened, we did a bunch of shows. Like I think we played with like Crucial Conflict, and one of the dudes from Do or Die, I can't remember. I think it's Stefan, and if I'm fucking that up, I apologize. No disrespect. I'm just fucking retarded. But opened for Cut Calhoun and shit, and Liquid Assassin. Fucking dude, yeah, I met Cut Calhoun. It was sick, dude. Strange Music, if you don't know, dude, it was right after his split with Strange Music, dude. I got His Flames mixtape from that show. It was fucking lit, dude. That shit was badass as fuck. And let's see, who else? Shit, I can't remember. Fuck. I don't remember. I don't think there was anybody else big that we opened for, but we did do a lot of local shows at the time. And then we did some like out of town shows. Like we went up to Wisconsin for a fucking gig. It was like fucking creepy as shit. It was like in an industrial area. We got a hotel room. It looked like somebody had been fucking murdered, and the body had been drugged down the hallway in that motherfucking hotel room. It was fucking terrifying. And we get to the fucking venue, and there's a fucking stroller out. There's like an abandoned stroller outside on its side, and we're in the middle of a fucking, and not even a fucking downtown area. It's like a fucking industrial area. There's fucking plants all around us, and there's one random building here. Like no fucking windows or anything. It's fucking creepy as fucking. No one's there yet. No one gets there till like fucking late, like fucking midnight, fucking 1 a.m. So we're out there fucking, we do the show there. It's all good, and for the most part. I don't want to fucking somebody got a little too drunk and forgot their lyrics, let's just say that. And so that's when the show took a little turn for the worst on us. But fuck it, it was all good though, dude. It was we had fun, and we were like the only white dudes there. It was fucking crazy, us and like one ginger dude, like one ginger fro dude, and that's a fucking, but hey, fuck it, it was a good time, man. So fucking, another show we did, we opened for a chick named Katie Got Bands, and I don't really know too much about her, but I know she's on the Sexy Psycho fucking first mixtape or whatever it is. And like, oh shit, my light just died. See, this is fucking amateur podcasting shit right here, guys. My fucking iPod just died. Not my iPod, god damn it, my fucking light just died. So sorry if the light's all fucked up now. But anyway, adventures in podcasting. So that's why we're doing these fucking initial ones, so I can work out all the fucking kinks. Anyway, yeah, Katie Got Bands. That show fucking didn't start until, goddamn, like fucking 2 a.m. or some shit like that. We pull up there, we're there like 10 or something in the middle of fucking, like I think it's south side Chicago or some shit. Once again, like only white dudes there, but fuck it, it's all good. I ain't mad about that. Fuck it, I go in there to fucking make motherfuckers remember me, bro. I don't fuck around. I'm RCX, baby. But so like we're fucking already starting to drink at that point because we were like, fuck, dude, we gotta wait this long to fucking perform. We almost fucking threw it, but I was like, come on, man, we gotta fucking power through. I don't know if I was the one that said that. Someone said that shit. I'm not trying to like amp me up or nothing like that, but fuck, we got wasted, had a great time, and that show actually was pretty dope. If I remember correctly, I met some dope ass people like Lou Love. I used to talk to that dude every now and then on Facebook, just saying, nothing too deep, but just saying hi and shit like that. I don't know if he's still doing music. I hope he is, but fucking shout out to you, dude, if you're still doing it. And fucking holler at me. But anyway, so yeah, dude, we did a bunch of dope ass shit up there, like crazy fucking cool ass shit, like dope life experience shit. But anyway, that being said, back to the album. That I also fucking at that point, after linking up with those guys, they had a recorder, a fucking dude with a studio in his basement named Young Prophecy, and they brought me down there. That's where we recorded all the ciphers and my first song and all that shit like that. So I brought Spectre through, and I was like, hey dude, come through, let's record these, let's re-record this shit and make it sound dope. So we did that, and actually a bunch of those songs are also on the fucking Lone Star Outlaw 2 album too, that like Turning Up and fucking what else, Miss Instigator, and I think Just One Drink, and I think she also has some tracks that I don't know if she's released them, but what's up, DJP? Woo. What's up, brother? Hope y'all are good. But anyway, like a bunch of those shits was on the Lone Star Outlaw fucking album, which you can listen to on Spotify, so go check it out. Yeah, so I brought her through, we recorded some shit, it's all good. But then, man, dude, living in Chicago sucked, dude, because I hate the fucking winter. Like, the summer's nice as fuck, it only gets up to like 90 out there, but like the fucking winters are just long and fucking brutal, bro, and I fucking hate winter, and I fucking hate the cold, and I fucking hate snow, so I had to get the fuck out of there, and I felt real bad about it, but, and on top of that, like, I had to, go back home and help out with the family business and shit like that, and it sucked, man. It was just a bunch of bad factors, but end of the day, though, hey, I miss them and all that shit, but hey, I go back every now and then and play a show out there. I wanted to go back this year, but shit just didn't work out, but I was there last year, did a show out there with them, and it was fucking great, man. It was a fucking fun time. It's always good to see those dudes. Actually, that wasn't last year. No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before. We opened for Bushwick Bill. That shit was rad as fuck. I got to meet fucking Bushwick Bill, a dude that, like, the Ghetto Boys was one of my first motherfucking rap albums I ever bought, dude. So that was just Ghetto Boys' greatest hit. So it was dope as fuck to meet Bushwick Bill and actually get to open a show for him. He got fucking shit faced and everybody was pissed at him by the end of it, but fuck it. You know what I mean? That's what happens sometimes. Shit, sometimes you get a little too fucked up. I know I have. But anyway, so that was dope as fuck, man. I got to meet a legend, open for a legend, do a show with the legend. It was fucking lit, bro. It was dope as fuck. Now, a lot of great experiences with those motherfucking guys. I owe them a lot. Fuck. So, anyway, like I was saying, I moved to Texas, and out here in Texas, I once again starting all fresh. I didn't know anything about the hip hop scene, and actually it took me till just like last year to actually, like, I'd say like 2017, I got on an Overtime show, which I'm still linked up with that dude, and I talk to him every now and then. He's kind of like a mentor to me, gives me some advice and shit like that, so salute to him, and I wish him tons of success. Hope he keeps killing it. He does all the time, so I know that dude is gonna fucking continue to fucking murder. I think, like, his last single charted on iTunes real high, which is fucking sick as fuck. So, yeah, once again, fucking congrats to you, brother, and fucking keep killing it, man. But I opened a show for him, but it was like a fucking scam. Everybody ended up getting, like, their showtime ended up getting fucked up. I performed fucking last, like, the very end of the night, and I had to pay the fucking DJ to spin my tracks. It was fucking bullshit, because I guess they didn't have a show DJ, which fucked everything up. That shit fucked everything up. But once again, a fucking learning experience. Like, if they don't have a show DJ, you are fucked. You need to ask. If you're a fucking rapper doing a show, you need to ask if they have a fucking show DJ before you fucking sign on to a show, bro. Because the last one we did, they didn't have a fucking show DJ, and one of the other dudes opening had to pay our DJ to fucking spin his song, so or spin some of his songs, so that it fucking helps to be as prepared as possible, man. When you're doing music, get all the fucking information you can on a gig before you fucking jump on that shit. But yeah, so I had to pay. Yeah, that shit was a fucking nightmare. That shit was a fucking nightmare. But hey, fuck it. I met some new people. I met the Dirty Bars. That was the first time I'd ever seen them play. It might have been their first show. Fuck it, I don't know. But I met them boys, and as you know, they're one of the dope groups out here in the DFW and in the Fort Worth area for sure. And they're gonna be on some shows coming up. The I'm pretty sure they're on the Forever Dead tour. I'm pretty sure they're on that Forever Dead and Dirty tour. That's coming through on the fucking 11th or November 19th. They should be on that one. But yeah, they're dope as fuck. Choppers. I fucking dig that shit, boys. Killing it all the way. But yeah, so I mean, that's where I ended up, and that was my introduction in the scene after being here for like a year or two and trying to fucking find something. Like, I fucking linked up with a dude named Shooter Sherrod. He's also on the Lone Star Outlaw. He's on Ain't No Time for That. We did a music video for that, which you can see on the fucking YouTube channel here. It's also shitty as fuck. Quality is good. The fucking performance is garbage. I fucking hate it. But once again, that was like the first professional music video. And also hooked up with a group named Fussed, where I was going to play guitar and also rap. And that didn't work out either. So we have a music video on this channel too. It's called fucking, what the fuck is that shit? Better Life. Yeah, it's a song I wrote fucking when I was back in Chicago. And he came through, John Banks of Fussed came through and did the second verse, and we made it a Fuss song and shot a music video for it. Shitty quality, but the performance was really good. So we went from fucking bad quality to fucking good performance to good quality and bad performance with the music videos there. I don't know fucking how that worked out, but whatever. Hey, shit, you gotta learn. So yeah, that was just kind of the beginning of fucking Texas. Like, it was fucking interesting. I was part of Master of the Mics 2, the first round, and fucking got like fucking Shooter Sherrod fucking got farther than I did, which no disrespect to him and shit like that, but I was just like, damn, man, like this. And I think he'd just started rapping, so I was just like, fuck, man. But I don't know, there's rumors that was all political, and no disrespect to Master of the Mic and Cali D, but that's what the rumors were, you know what I'm saying? So but shit. But yeah, dude, that was a fucking hell of an experience too, man. Hell of an experience too, because that was like one of my first times getting in front of a big crowd. Although when I wasn't Fussed, and Shooter Sherrod was part of the not really part of the group, but part of like the like our team, I guess you could say. And there was another girl named what was her name? Trouble B. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if she still raps. I don't know, but yeah, she, Shooter, and then us Fussed, like, we did a big show at the Curtain Club back in like 2015, I think. I don't know exactly. It might have been 16. I don't know, but it was fucking dope, dude. Like, we fucking played to a big fucking crowd. Not like a huge crowd, but like a big crowd for a fucking local show. It was like one of those Afton shows or whatever, where you fucking like, you pay like fucking $50 or $150 and you get like a bunch of tickets. You sell them to make money and type shit. But like, my parents came out to that shit. Some fucking coworkers came out to that shit. It was dope, dude. And like, just random people were there watching. They were rocking out to us. It was fucking a great ass show. One of my favorite fucking performances, even though I fucking looked like an idiot. I was dressed up there in fucking camo pants and a fucking, my RCX fucking, let me see you get dirty shirt with fucking like sunglasses on that like were fucking, they had some fucking writing on them or some shit like that. I look like a fucking retard, but that picture's also up on the internet too, so I'm sure you can see it if you come across it if you want to laugh at my fucking stupid corny ass. But yeah, that was a fucking dope time too, man. Fucking had some fun ass fucking experiences, great ass experiences doing this shit. So hopefully this is just the beginning of it, and I'm gonna laugh even harder at this shit in a couple years, but we'll see. Fucking. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it at that for now, because I'm sure if y'all are still watching, are tired of hearing me fucking me, because I do enough of that already. But anyway, just a recap. thank you guys for watching. If you did, don't forget to hit up therailclublive.com, I think is what the website is, or just fucking search Rail Club Live on Facebook and look for their Rail Club membership. Once again, that's $30 for an individual, $50 for a couple, or a $200 for a year membership, and that's going to get you into some free shows, that's going to get you some free merch, that's going to get you drink discounts and a bunch of other cool ass shit. So make sure you fucking jump on that and support the fucking community and support the Rail Club, because like it's a dope ass place to go. A of all for shows, and B of all for the community. I met so many friends out there, man, like so many friends. Fucking Hazy Eyes, I've had him shoot my pictures, and he's also just a fucking dope ass dude. And his girl Lindsay, she used to work the fucking the ticket booth. Fucking shout out to you, girl. I hope you're doing good. And just like all the artists and shit I met out there, like so many people. And of course, don't forget ICP, Insane Clown Posse 1026. That's next Friday. And then hit up the Funny Farm Records boys. That's Suave Swag, Naira the Madman, Tim Torment, and everybody else. I think Mr. Fuentes might be there for that. I hope so. I love that dude. And all the other motherfuckers on that shit. Of course, the Forever Dead and Dirty tour with Blaze, Moondocks, and Ala Alux Elu. A fucking, once again, I don't know the fucking name, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the effort that fucking counts. But hit up my boy Wicked Weirdy for tickets. I'm going to have some tickets for sale for that too. I'm helping him sell them because he's coming all the way up from fucking Corpus Christi, and that's a fucking trek. So holler at me. Of course, holler at the fucking Funny Farm boys. I know a bunch of them cats are playing out there, and they'll have tickets for sale. WTF or FTW. I always fuck their name up on stage too. FTW is playing that shit, and those boys, if you haven't seen them motherfuckers, dude, those motherfuckers kill that shit every fucking time. I'm a huge fan. They were awesome enough to like put me on their fucking mixtape they just dropped a couple months ago. So fucking much love to those motherfuckers. They're fucking amazing. But and then of course we got Lenny Cooper at the Rail Club on December 6th. I'm gonna be fucking soloing that motherfucker. So come hit me up if you if you need a ticket to that shit. Also, if you want hats, shirts, anything like that. Hopefully, I'm gonna have CDs by that time too, so you can re-up if you're a CD collector, or not re-up. Get your copy of my Lone Star Outlaw CD if you're a CD collector, Oh, and I forgot the Halloween show at Tomcat. So Tomcat's come out to that. That's going to be 10/31. That's going to be Thursday. Not next Thursday, but the following Thursday for Halloween. Come on out. I'm going to be rocking a set on that too. In Your Ear Entertainment. That's now the Madman's not label, but I guess booking company. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, come out to that. It's going to be a dope-ass time. Dope-ass. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to try and do a special Halloween show, so it'll be fun. We're going to have a good time. And then lastly, of course, once again, make sure you subscribe, like, comment on this video, subscribe to the channel, follow on Spotify, and listen to my shit. And remember, stream that shit on silent a million times so I can make fucking $5. And then follow me on Twitter at official_RCX, and then IG and Facebook is official RCX, so like /official RCX, no underscore. And I think that's it. Shout out to everybody that watched and chimed in. Shout out to my homie Cody. Shout out to my homie Logan Bush and Kill Vargas. Shout out to DJ P and everybody else. Let's see. Shout outs. Lots of shout outs. Shout out to everybody. Shout out Naira the Madman. Shout out fucking Spectra. Shout out Riotners. Shout out motherfucking Kenny Adams. Motherfucking Kinfolk. Shout out Jay Ira, Sexy Psycho. Shout out Roby Stallings, my partner, and Murphy Stallings. Shout out to every motherfucker out there. And if I forgot you, don't take it personally. I'm sure I'll shout out you out at one point. All right. It's a busy day. And I've had like 5 beers. Not really, though. But anyway, guys, peace out. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And if you hate this shit, let me know. Peace.